Hello guys. So in this lesson we are going to be learning on how to research on low and no content book, and I have a very good tool that you can also use for this. So if you're using your browser, if you're using your mobile phone, please I want you to go over to Mesh Titans. I use this as one of the tools that iPhone users can actually use to make research for their KDP ebooks, and then we are now going to be using it to make research on low and no content books. Please come with me. You go to meshtitans.com. You can see merchtitans.com, and then you click on the go button so that we can visit the website. So this is how the website looks. What I want you to do is what we always do sometimes when we are doing stuff with mobile phone. I want you to convert it to the desktop version. So what I want you to do is click on these three dots, right? When you click it, it's going to load this. Click on this desktop site, right? And once you click on it, it's going to reload the website. So when the website loads, what I want you to do is click on the icon by the top left, that is those three horizontal lines. Once you click it, it's going to load this. I'm going to zoom in, right? What I want you to do is click on tools. Click on this small arrow here, right? So I'm going to click on that small arrow, and then there will be a drop down. So what I want you to do is click on this KDP research, right? So when you click on KDP research, it's going to load the page. So when this page loads, what I want you to do is come down here. If you know of what you want to publish, let's say you want to work on logbooks, right? So I can put on log generic keyword. I can just say logbooks for let's say exercise logbook, right? So what I want you to do is leave it at this marketplace of .com. .com is the worldwide market of Amazon. And then on this category side, this category here, right? I want you to click it. You'll see a drop down. What I want you to do is to click on something like this tracker, because it's related to what you're publishing. If you're publishing a notebook, if you're publishing a lined notebook or any type of notebook, click on this notebook. If you're publishing a journal, right, just like example of when we were talking about the types of low or no content books that we have on Amazon. You saw journals, notebook, planners, trackers, logbooks, sketchbooks, coloring books, etc. Right? So anyone that you're doing, please you can click it here. Or if it's not here, there is always something related to it. Click on it here. So I'm going to click on tracker, and then I'm going to click on search. So it says loading results. So when this is loaded, you're going to be seeing lists of books, right? So we are talking about exercise logbook. You can say this one is daily fitness journal, eat, drink, be healthy, hello, new me. So these are exercise uh, logbooks, right? So you can see the information on these books, right? You can see that this book is sold for this price. It was released this price, and this is the accent. This is how many pages it is, and you can see the dimensions. This one is 7.5 by 9.5 inches. This one is 6 by 9. This one is 8.5 by 11. It depends on what you are publishing and how you want your book to be, right? So I'm going to click on one of these books. So let me say daily fitness, right? Let's click on daily fitness, and then I'll put this in a desktop mode. I've said this like a million times, so I'm going to put it on desktop mode, and then when it loads we can see more information about this book, right? We can see that it's 98 pages, is sold for $6.9, and it's the reading age is 13 to 18 years, and the size is selling second on teen and adult hockey, teen and young adult track and field, teen and young. So the point is find the books that are related to what you want to publish, right? For insights and for research purposes, you have to look inside, right? When you look inside the book, you can have ideas on how to actually make your own book. So let's go to this. Let's scroll down. Right, this journal belongs to, you can see that after the cover it says this journal belongs to, just like just like you can also do with your sketchbooks, with your notebooks, to give the buyer a sense of ownership. This actually can boost your sales, right? Because when people see this, they find something exclusive to their name. They can proudly just buy this book and write their name, right? So you can see the content of the book, right? Okay, this is Daily Fitness Journal. This tells you the what to do on a daily basis, right? The activities for today and how you can do it. And then you can see one of the good parts of this book, that it has notes where the owner can also write what he wants or she wants for breakfast, what she wants for snack, lunch, snack, dinner, right? And then how the person can reward himself by the time spent in doing these things, and then the note the person can write to remind or congratulate him or herself, the date to do these things. But yours doesn't have to be like this. Let's look for another one. Let's look for another one. So let's click on this gym training logbook. Let's convert it to desktop site. So this one says gym training logbook, undated daily training, fitness and workout journal notebook, 100 pages. Okay, so this person is basically playing with keywords. So I'm going to click on look inside. You can see that this cover is as simple as anything. Probably is one of those picture templates on Canva or something, just without writing anything at all. So you can see that this is an exercise logbook. Property of, you can see that after the cover it says property of, your name, your email, your phone number, right? And then you can see the year, month, date, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All this is I'm saying are here, right? The time you finished this exercise, the time you ended it, the exercise, the time, the I don't know what this is, distribution, whatever, and how many calories you burnt, right? So this is what he did once. This is what this person designed once and then had to um copy and paste until it gets to the number of pages he or she wants, and then just finally cover it up. And I don't know how many pages is this book again. Most of them will be 100 and something pages. Right, let me close this and see. The book is 102 pages, right? So this is how you actually generate your insight. Use the tricks that I showed you. Let me look for something like exercise logbook for diabetics. Right, the trick is always for you to find an on the audience, niche down. You don't have to do what I did. So you can see that this has 4,000 results, but if you do a generic search for exercise logbook, you're going to be seeing more than 80,000, right? So you could find an audience. This is 40,000, and this is the type of books here, right? The covers can be a very good attraction. Use the trick in the design cover modeling in this course and design something appealing to your audience. In Amazon KDP, people judge the content of your book by the cover. This is not the real world that says don't judge a book by the cover. People actually judge your book by your cover. So take your time and look at the covers here, look at what is common here, and look at what you can come up with. It can be something as simple as anything. It can be something that is detailed as this one. I mean, this shows some parts or content of this particular book. I'm very sure that if I open this book, I'm going to be seeing this type of content inside the book. So it gives the person the idea of what he or she is buying if he doesn't want to actually click on it. So you can see this one is about blood sugar logbook. I mean, somebody who is interested in this will already click on it to see how the book is 120 page and is 6 inches by 9 inches, right? And you can see this is 4,000. So let me make a search for exercise logbook for men over the age of 60, right? Don't do something generic. Do something um do something for an audience, right? So you can see that in this particular one, it has 13 results, right? Just always niche down, put down, don't do something generic. That is what differentiates people who are selling more and people who are not selling, right? So if somebody is searching for exercise book, people can be very detailed when they are making searches. So just make sure that you are giving those people your book, those people that need it, they are seeing your book. Don't be somebody that will be doing exercise logbook and then you now put 6 by 9 on. No, just find an audience, niche down, find people who are ready to buy your book and then give them your content. You are providing value and you're exchanging it for money, right? So just make sure that you don't waste your effort. Niche down, do something that is profitable. I mean, if I do exercise logbook for men over the age of 60, is going to be profitable if the audience are really buy customers, right? So let's see how, let's for example, let me click on this particular book. So this is for women over 50, and we can see that this book is a bestseller, right? So this is exactly what I'm trying to explain to you, and it's 164 pages. Let's see how the inside looks like. So if you want to create a book, make sure your book is actually for a particular audience and not something you want all the people on Amazon to buy. It can be counterproductive. That is what I'm trying to let you know. So let me see how this book is. If you're also making research, one of the things you can consider looking at is the ratings of a book, right? I've taught all these things in this course, but in this section, I'm just trying to reiterate it so that you understand what I'm trying to say, right? So if you see, look at these 77 ratings, if you go there, you will see what people are saying about this book and how you can actually make your own better, right? You can see the contents of the table of contents of this book, right? You can see that it's mostly intermittent fasting for women over 50, winning formula to reset, blah, 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 blah. So you can see the content of the food. This particular, I don't know if she's a doctor or something. So you can see that this person is actually creating something on this particular topic. So if you're creating your low content, whether it's a notebook, whether it's, just make sure to niche it down, right? So I've talked about two things. Use Merch Titans to make your research. Look at the book interior, right? Look at what's and how it's made. You can also use Amazon to make your search. If you're doing anything, always niche down, right? And if you're niching down, make sure that you are designing a very attractive cover. Look at the covers available and then how you can come up with something. I mean, the idea is there. Just look at what is available. Something is going to click in your head and you can come up with something. We're also going to be designing something. I don't know if that's necessary because I've already thought about how to design things with Canva, but let's see if we can also do that again in this section so that you see how simple it is to actually come up with a design. Then you can also, as a matter of fact, um, go to Canva, look at the templates that are already there, do something with it, and then come up with your cover, your keywords. I've already thought about keywords. Also come up with other things that are needed, your description. But this is just telling you a summary about this research method. We're also going to be seeing how we can generate all these interiors without designing them ourselves. I mean, there are other tools that I'm going to also be showing you on how to generate these content without having to disturb ourselves designing them yourself. So this is going to lessen the time you're going to be spending, and it's also going to lessen the time you're going to be putting up your book to be live on Amazon. Right? I hope this was simple enough for you. I'm just showing you the practical things you should be aware of, so that if you're doing this, you know where and how to start. All right, so this is about it on this part of the research. I'm going to see you in the next lesson.